What is going on? Darth Stix here, and today we are going to show some GAC battles here just so you guys can see what we're doing in Chromium 1 right now and how we are competing and why fleets are so important. You know, a lot of people don't enjoy fleets. It takes a long time to build them up, but honestly, it is so important to help you climb in GAC in Fleet Arena to get those extra crystals that I think it is worth going after one of the GL fleets, whether it's Executor, Profundity. You know, Leviathan's a little harder to unlock starting out, but you definitely could do that if you wanted to. But I think most people, first GL capital ship would probably be, Executor or Profundity. Here we are going against Wampa. Wampa, the king of GAC here, is going to take out a full relic General Grievous team pretty easily. Well, I say easily. Luckily, this one was not high relics. I probably need to put more relics on my Wampa. It is only relic 3. Which is the minimum for the Jedi Knight Luke journey that we went on. And you can see doing quite a bit of damage here. We should be able to do that. Oh, we almost take out Grievous, but not quite. And then we're locked here against this Droidica, which unfortunately is in damage immunity and has the mark on him. So that is unfortunate. We'll just ramp up our stuff here and just keep hitting. And this is the problem. Like if you get it marked, there we go. And now we can ramp here and do some damage. We're get close. So there we get the extra protection back, everything, and then we will have to go through the B1 battle droid, and that's fine. Probably almost put this on auto at this point, and but really we just need to get through these stacks of B1. He is relic 5, which doesn't necessarily matter at this point. He's just going to hit extra hard. So I think one more hit and he'll be done. And then we can finish off Grievous here. Grievous did get some stacks there, and it's going to take a couple of hits, it looks like. Maybe one more. There we go. So I do get through him. Wampa, great solo there. You see we got 78 banners. It was our first attack, so I'm pretty happy with that one. Let's back out, and you can see they have not attempted our ships. We set Negotiator and Executor on defense. They didn't even try them. So we're going to have to full clear all their squads and then try to clear their fleets, which I think we can just based on what they put. I'm not quite sure. I know they don't have anything. They might have one thing that could hit our Executor, but I don't think it's high enough relics to really knock it out. So we're going to go for the full clear here. Padme is one that I have struggled against, honestly. I just have not done very good here with the right counters to it. And you can see we're getting some... we got locked there. And we'll just hit him, unfortunately. Zam does give us quite a bit of speed, so we're going to be able to get quite a bit of damage out here. But unfortunately, we're not able to hit the weakest enemy, which unfortunately was Yoda. All those extra assists aren't necessarily helping us in this situation. So Anakin does his AoE. We lost the stack of stuff on Boba. And we need to hit Yoda a few more times here so we can get our contract. There we go. Now we should get it. There we go. All right, we've got contract now. So we can go back, hit him, frenzy again, and we'll take out Padme, probably with our Annihilator, whatever it is. Honestly, once we get rid of her, then it'll be a little easier. But this is not a great counter here. So we can take out her, boom, she's down. Anakin's going to do a big hit. And then we can go after him and do some... Oh, and we lose Boba. That's not great. Probably should not have done an AoE there. that was a bad move on my part. But yeah, so GAC, we're in the top of Chromium. We'll probably be going to Erodium next time. We'll see where we land. If it's, 2 or 3 in Erodium, we'll be in 3v3. So I've tried to work on a few teams for 3v3 to get a little bit better at that. We are going to work on a few other characters and try to build up our 5v5 defense as well. Our defense is kind of lacking right now. Like, we've been cleared pretty much every time except for fleets. And that's really what's been getting us the win is our fleets. Our defense has been pretty abysmal. I don't even know if I've got any holds in Chromium at this point. We are going to try to do Killer and Beck on a team with the Qui-Gon team. Yeah, we're just not doing very well here. And unfortunately, we're pretty far away from getting our next Annihilate. And I don't think I've got enough juice at this point. And a couple hits here. Yeah, we're going to get knocked out. So, unfortunately, not going to get through this Padme, but we did get rid of the Padme, the leadership, so that should make this a little bit easier to clean up. But we should, there we go. So we defeat one, that's fine, I guess. So unfortunately, they do get a hold there. And I'm trying to decide here, like, what should I really run against this to kind of clean it up. Let's see what else we have. I've been testing out a few new things here on offense. Could I do Mon Mothma? I don't know if she's stacked enough to do that. I'm going to try... Star Killer is way overkill, I think, for this. But we're going to do it. I don't need him anywhere else right now. We'll just throw a Datacron on there to get something extra. So honestly, it is a full relic team. We are using Scavenger Ray as our UFU on this team. One of the light side UFUs. So I think she's been working out pretty well. Old Ben is actually pretty good as our Jedi tank. So we're going to continue doing that. For right now, I'd like to get Juhani and Visas Mars up. But right now, we're just not there yet. So we are, I think this is the team I'm going to go in with. Like, honestly, probably way overkill for what's left on this Padme team. But if we can drop a starship on somebody, I really want to do that. So unfortunately, everybody has Foresight. So we're just going to do that. Get rid of all the Foresight on everybody. And yeah. Scavenger Ray, surprisingly, at Relic 7 actually does hit pretty hard. We don't get any... That's not surprising that nobody got stunned. And we got immunity on our tank. So that's great. And get the stagger. And it applies to almost... I guess we got 2. Anakin probably is our next target that needs to go away. Yeah, because he's going to keep doing that. But that's fine. Yeah, there he goes. And we're not even going to get to drop a ship on anybody, it looks like. Because he's just going to assist and... keep assisting. Try to get a little bit of that back, and this is going to be KO right there. So, no dropping a ship on anybody, unfortunately, but we do get through that battle. Jawa's here. And go ahead and... Now, this is where I think that Mon Mothma team can definitely get through this. Mon Mothma, we haven't built her up all the way, but we've got some decent rebel fighters that can go with her. So I think we do that. And then I want to use Drogon, but he's not... I haven't modded him yet very well. So I'm going to do this, Cara Dune, Kyle Katarn, and then Biggs and Wedge. And I think this is going to be way overkill, probably, again, for these Jawas. But they didn't put a GL. I don't even know if they have a GL, honestly, this team that I'm fighting, person I'm fighting, if they have a GL. So we're just going to go in with this. All right, we take out one. We're going to do an AoE. And, oh, yeah. All they got left is one Jawa. That was quick. And we take out the first zone there. And let's go ahead and... all right, so we have an Iden team. Oh, that's a pretty stacked Iden team, honestly. Yeah, that Datacron is nasty. So we know they didn't set a GL. These Datacrons, honestly, Datacrons and ships. If you guys are still watching this, Datacrons are pretty important. They, like, this person really is going in here with this and doing pretty well. I mean, they're in Chromium 1. We're going to go ahead and throw our Watt team here, Watt, C, and we probably don't, well, I don't know. We might need everybody to do this. So Datacron, just throw something on there. I would say the level 3 Datacrons help sometimes, and then the 6s definitely are more helpful. So if you can, get up to that level at least. And this Relic, he's got a Relic 5 Iden. It's not going to hurt you to have a Relic 5 Iden. She's good in the raid. She's good in GAC, and she's a ship that's good in GAC as well. And so they've got everybody to Relic 5 on this Trooper team. And honestly, let's see what happens here. Sith Eternal Emperor should be able to wipe him out. We just got to get going here. I think I do Merciless here and just start knocking everybody. See if I can get a few ability blocks would be helpful. See if Iden gets one. Iden did get one, so that's good. Got another one there on, I think that was Stark. So we are going to continue hitting. And C is going to have to get to his ultimate. That's going to be the problem here. And yeah, we've lost everybody. I probably could have just done this with Watt. Honestly, I should have done Watt and C and not brought all the sides in. Because honestly, it didn't help anything. And we're going to lose some banners because I brought them in. So we continue. And there we go. We've gotten to the ultimate. Hit that. I mean, they're hitting pretty hard. This is against a GL. Like, look at how much damage they're doing. But there, boom, we get rid of Iden. So now it is just cleanup. We can get this. What was necessary here to make sure we get the healing that we need, so we get that protection back every time we take a turn. We've got counters now that are going, so that's going to help us a lot. And yeah, we should boom another ultimate. Oh, we didn't take out Magna Trooper. So I'm going to hit another time there. And there we go. 53 banners. That was okay. Honestly, we could have done better. Yeah, I should have brought everybody there. But hey, we got through it. And that's what matters. Now here, Treya, and I think I'm going to use Treya. Another solid team. A little bit of an investment here. But honestly, it is so worth it. Scion is still at a terrible place, but I think I'd just do it with these. Well, I think these 4 are going to be fine. Like Savage and Treya combined. Nihilus is there just to annihilate. I think this will be fine. I would like to get these to relics at some point down the road. And yeah, we could have used Talon there then. Yeah, so we probably should have done that instead of using her with the Sith team. Or the Sith Eternal. But Savage going to take the damage here. And we do end up using... I guess I brought him in. That's fine. So we do bring 5. I do like Sith Marauder here. He's great. It does a lot of damage. Against this team, though, the Treya lead is so important on this to go against the Geos. It really does help quite a bit. Because they're just doing damage to themselves every time they assist. So we can get down, boom. So now it's just cleanup. Once you get GBA out, like you really just have to take everybody out then, and it'll be a lot easier because they're not regaining stuff every time. They're not, doing everything that they should be doing. But yeah, isolate on Brute, and then yeah, go through and hit everybody. Spy is the last one we need to take out. Spy is pretty important. There we go. So, Treya, Gear 12 against a Relic Spy, and GBA. You gotta love punching up there. Another solid GAC team that I really do enjoy. Here we've got gas, just gear 12 gas. I mean, we don't need... CLS is a great counter to this, and that's what we're going to use. It's way overkill in this current state. Like, we're going to use the Datacron, or actually, are we going to use troopers? What are we... Okay. Oh, sorry, I switched there. Okay, I didn't even see me switch. So we're going to switch here to troopers against this bounty hunter team that's led by Django. Interesting. We're going to go ahead and just do our normal thing. They do have ZAM, so they've got some speed. Our Piet is pretty dang fast, though. And we're going to just start ramping up. And we'll even see it. Will they get a turn? That's going to be the question. Do they get a turn? Here we're going to switch and do an AoE somewhere else, and we get the kill. And because of our Datacron, we get a bonus turn. And we're going to go ahead and take out ZAM and take another turn here. And yeah, they're not even going to get a turn. We are just that fast. Piet is super fast. I do have him modded very, very fast. And yeah, so our last team we need to take out is gas. I am going to use CLS because we haven't used it yet. CLS will work this Relic 3 with a few other that are higher, like Relic 8 on Han and those. And the current Datacron will work against quite a few teams. Gas is one of the main ones that I do tend to use it against quite a bit. Because usually they're higher relics. They'll be like Relic 7 across the board, and this team will still work as long as they're not crazy fast or have some crazy Datacron. So this should be pretty quick work here. He should sit down. Oh, we didn't quite get him to sit down there. Now he will. And then we go for 5s always. So find 5s and go ahead and take him out. And there we're gonna have to go again. There is a new in the Datacron set that is coming out. I don't think there's anything for Rebel. There's Rebel Fighter tag. I know that. I can't remember if there's anything else. I know in the current Datacron there's a Rebel one that I'm using here, and then in the next one it was Scoundrels, which you could still use on the CLS team. There we go. That AoE from that 3PO Chewie is so good. And so 64 banners, that's pretty solid work there. And then we go into fleets, and honestly, here is where we're going to shine. We've got Malevolent still, we've got Executrix, we've got Home 1, we've got 3 fleets we can use right now. And we have Chimera. It's not built up. I don't have really the ships to go with it right now. After next Proving Grounds, we'll have TIE Interceptor, so we'll probably build that. We've got the Radis fleet. We're not even using it right now. Resistance, we just don't have the ships that we need there. And we will go ahead and Malevolence here, take out the bigger ship that we think is a bigger threat. We get the damage immunity there on the TIE Bomber, or heal immunity, whatever that one is. Heal immunity, sorry. And we'll go ahead and hit that. And TIE Bomber is almost down for the count. Does get a little bit of a revive there. I'll go ahead and hit that. And TIE Bomber is down. So their tank is out of there. We'll go ahead and hit TIE Advanced. And then we'll go after the TIE Fighter here. Hoping they don't get a bunch of dodges. We'll go ahead and we'll call a reinforcement. That should be enough to take them out. 72 banners, really solid there. Great performance here. We've got Rebel Fleet under Home 1 on defense. So we've got our own Home 1 we could put, which is not the best fleet that we have built right now. We've got Executrix, which is probably the better option here to go with. We've got the Chimera. It is not built up at all, really. Radis isn't built up. It's still level 1, actually. And we do have Endurance as well. Also not really built where I would like it to be. So we can go in here and look and see what we have for fleets. And I think, honestly, if we just go in and kind of switch these around a little bit, put the TIE bomber in first, and then use those as reinforcements, take out that, and then I need to save this as a fleet, because this is how I've been running Executrix for a little bit, is putting that Sith ship in with it that I've got built up. It's only 5 stars, but surprisingly it tanks pretty hard. Applies the detonators on everybody, and it does work pretty well as coming in as another tank option, since our Palpatine shuttle is not set up very well right now. And here we can do this, get the cleanse, and get the fire going everywhere. We are going to have to get through Foresight on this one, unfortunately. Call it reinforcement. TIE Defender is amazing, guys. Like, if you guys don't have TIE Defender, I would highly recommend getting Iden, getting TIE Defender. She is at like gear 9 or 10 at this point. It hits hard. Like, and that's why, I mean, this is not an amazing fleet. Like, I've got some of them built up. Obviously, TIE Advance is Relic 7, TIE Fighter is 5 because I've got Executor. We've got the TIE Bomber at 7 stars, and we've got TIE Defender is at 7 stars, and it is, and she's only at gear, 9 or 10 at this point. You can see it's just doing quite a bit of damage here to everybody, and you can see, watch this, boom, takes Ghost out, and that is going to secure the victory for us. GG's to my opponent. I am pretty happy with how we performed. Hopefully you guys see why fleets are important, Datacrons, a lot of things that go into GAC. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.